Notice God has been telling you not to eat food there. God has been warning you about eating food at your job site. You know these people don't like you, right? You know that they're doing witchcraft against you. So do not eat their food because you could enter into some demonic covenant with them, all right? Because they're the one paying for the food, they're the one providing it. And so if they do not have a good mind towards you and they're already wishing ill on you, it's best not to eat it. Next thing, you might have noticed too that upon eating that food you have already gotten sick. Things have happened in your life. You just don't know. But you have a knowing in the spirit and a nudge that, look, it's time to avoid workplace food. They're keeping the little parties, they're keeping a little get together, people celebrating birthdays or whatever. Avoid it at all costs. Do not get comfortable in this period and eat from their table. You might get extremely sick and it could be worse, right? It could be messing with your finances. You don't know what these people have planned for you because they've proven to you over and over again that they do not like you and they're not with you and they're not for you. They're hypocrites. Smile to your face, but behind your back, they're trying to destroy your reputation because they're envious, right? And they're in silent competition with you and they're afraid of your authenticity, right? They thought that you were fake and arrogant and prideful, but it turns out they're the ones who is actually like that. And so ever since your light has started to shine in that place and you've started to change lives by, by the grace of God, of course, telling people about God, praying for people, loving upon people, because they were acting like they're better than people. But you came in and you were selfless. You did everything you could to make that place a better place, even for your colleagues, right? But these people don't like you for the very same reason, the very good that you're doing. So God has been warning you. You've seen the signs. You feel it in your bones. You've seen their deeds. You've heard about them talking bad about people who they've catered for. Because imagine somebody giving you something and then going behind your back to talk about what they've given to you in a bad way. That's not good, right? Speaking bad about something they've given you, something that you didn't even ask for. They're the one who decided to, provide it. They took it upon themselves to, offer. So you ought to be careful because not many people are genuine. And you've seen that they're pretending to call on God, but their actions are not clean. You know, they claim to be Catholics, but they're not really praising God. You know what I'm saying? They're not praising God. Because when you call upon God truly, they're offended. And you see that they don't like you because they've tested you in the spirit. They've gone miles. They've traveled by airplane just to go see all sorts of sorcerers. And that is what has happened. And so you need to realize that these people are not for you. Good? They're definitely not for you. And they will do anything to poison your food, poison your drink. So do not eat from them. Do not leave your food or drink hanging around on their fridges, in their microwaves, or even in your office. If you're eating your food, you get your food, eat your food, drink your drink. Do not leave anything for them to contaminate, because they're looking for a loophole. They've tried so many things. Tarnishing your reputation didn't work. Turning the whole company against you didn't work. Getting as many people to hate on you and believe the lies and, which would be a part of tarnishing your reputation, did not work. The witchcraft didn't work, but they're still trying. They've tried several people, different people, different places. So they're still willing to try different levels as much as they can do, or a different amount of money, right? To see what can work, even though they've gotten even warnings. But these people hate you, and so they're in competition. They think that, you're doing better than them. They do not want you to outshine them. They're jealous and envious, right? And have a scarcity mindset. And so they're not of God. And so they will never try to correct themselves or do better. They will always be looking for a way out to tear you down. So you have to be careful. Do not leave yourself careless. And your stomach at that is one thing that you should not and never leave careless.